Hi, my name is Sebastian, and I am glad to give you a warm welcome to Business Matters with React Native, the podcast where we try to help you to cut down expenses at time to develop software. Today, we are going to be talking about Node.js. Node.js versus Rust and Node.js versus Deno. What are the Node.js advantages at time to build software, and why we choose Node.js as company to deliver, create, and improve your systems. Then, the goal here is to go point by point, taking care about every important thing that you need to have in count at time to select a backend technology. First of all, let's talk about community. Community is pretty important because depending on that, you will have support on the errors you have. You will be able to find solutions created by several developers before than you. That's interesting because if you are building an e-commerce system, maybe you have more available libraries in Node.js than in Deno and Rust. It means you have a great opportunity to create faster software in record time without a lot of resources because there is a lot of available tools created by another developers in the world. So also we have a wide adoption in this programming language, and it only does not mean about the community, it's about the companies that supports this programming language. Several companies trust in Node.js to develop their products. It means you are going to have a stability at time to develop software because there are several big companies using your same programming language. Then you will not get in the time like using PHP where several people is not using PHP anymore. And there is like if you learn PHP before and you have a PHP team, maybe you are updated than the recent technologies. That's not the Node.js case because there are several companies supporting this technology. The next pro about using Node.js is performance. And you will say, hey, is not Rust faster than Node.js? Isn't Deno faster than Node.js? Yes, that's true. But that's faster in execution time. What about the development phase? When you are developing your software, you need to make sure you have the ability to deliver incredible results faster. It's not only about how many requests your server can respond in a second. No, it's about how faster can you fix a bug, how faster can you deliver the feature that can position your product better in the market. That's important to have in count because right now we are getting every time better servers in a cheap price. It means if you have a good enough application with a good enough performance, you are able to create stunning applications with low cost and adapting to the market needs. Remember that with Node.js, you can create performantic enough applications without a lot of expenses because you will have available a lot of tools in the market with a big community support in order to create the best application you can. Now let's talk about compatibility. What does it mean? It is the ability to find out support for your programming language when you are integrating third-party libraries. Let's imagine you are trying to integrate Contentful to your system, but you are using Rust. You will not be able to find out an SDK to integrate this tool. Then you will need to build that from scratch. It will take a while and you will start expending your resources creating the wheel again. But if you are using Node.js, you will be able to find out an available SDK which will improve your performance at time to develop software. That's pretty important, and that's another of the advantages that Node.js offers us. The next one is flexibility. If you are a new developer and you want to have flexibility of time to build Node.js applications, you will find that because you are able to use TypeScript, JavaScript, or create your own ecosystem at time to build your application. Even if you are the most experienced developer, Node.js is a great option because you will be able to create your own stack based on your requirements and needs. Let's imagine you are trying to build an application that processes a lot of requests and you need to connect that with a Python processor. You can do that with Node.js in an easy way because we have a lot of available tools to connect Node.js with different programming languages. That's the reason why you need to take care about several aspects more than the performance at time to decide what is the better programming language to use in your application. I hope you learned a lot from this podcast. See you the next week.